Hello my friends and welcome to RTR TV. I've come out into the woods today to the Magic Roundabout actually, and it is rather damp. We've had a bit of rain the last day or so. But I want to make some hobo stew using the hobo stove from the Kelly Kettle Trekker. So I thought hobo stew is basically, to give it its proper name, it's Mulligan Stew. It's basically, I was watching Tasting History with Max Miller, and he had this he made this hobo stew, so I was intrigued by that. I thought that's the perfect thing to do on the hobo stove. I said I wanted to do something with the hobo stove, and that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do, I'll get everything out of the bag, and I'll show you what's in a Mulligan stew or hobo stew. Right, so first thing I'm going to show you, pardon me, 2 tins of garden peas, or 1.5. You need 1.5 tins of that. I know what you're thinking. Some corned beef. Yeah. An onion. I forgot my chopping board too. That's not the only thing I forgot. I'll tell you what I forgot after I've shown you everything. And some Heinz ketchup. I know. And that is the 4 main ingredients. Yeah, I'll just put that there if I can. Also bought some slices of bread to dip in the Mulligan stew. And of course, I'm going to use the hobo stove there. It came with the Kelly Kettle Trekker kit. So, and that is quite small, isn't it? Let me put it up next to a can of peas, you know. So I bought some wood with me, obviously, because the woodland's absolutely soaked. And yeah, let's get this thing going. All right, so I've just cleared a spot there, and don't worry, because the floor of this forest is absolutely soaked. So I've got some firelighters, got some wood, and I think the wood will fit in there. Okay, so I've got a couple of the twisted firelighters. Do you know what, I'm going to put 3 of them in, give it all the help it can get. Probably a bit of overkill, but hey ho. And there we are ablaze. Got out some little bits of this wood. Hopefully we'll be able to get a bit of a fire going in here. Even though how tiny it actually is. Hang on. I think it should be okay. Snap that one. There we go. I'll get the old kettle on. Oh, I created a bit of smoke, didn't it? Obviously the bottom of the kettle. I think once the sooty residue burns off the bottom of that, it should be okay. Hopefully. Well, we've got a bit of a blaze going there, which I'm glad about. Smoke's died down a bit now because I think it's burnt all the sooty residue off, so that's good. I do apologise about the sound on the video. I'm not sure if it's any good. I forgot my microphone, that's why I'm shouting a little bit. I had so much to remember bringing all this out that I forgot my mic. So what I'm going to do while the kettle's on, because I don't think that's going to take too long, so I can hear it starting to make some noise now. Got my mess tin. I'm going to put the peas in there to begin with, so because you've got to get the peas on with 235 millilitres of water. So yeah, 1 whole tin of peas. Oh, I've got a boil going. Hang on. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely. That didn't take too long at all. Really quick. Right, let me just put that down there. Got a good blaze going with this now. I'm going to try and get that, keep it going. Right, so 1 whole tin of peas. Let's pour that in there. Liquid and all, it says. You've got to have the liquid too. So, yeah. Intriguing, I think. I can't wait to try this. And it also says 235 millilitres of water. So I did bring the Kelly Kettle cup, which has got the measuring on the side, so I can get it quite accurate with the amount of water to put in there. So where are we? About there. So I'll pour that in there with the peas. Take the floaters out. Right, so I just put the mist tin on. And it says simmer that for a bit. There you go. Yeah, simmer that for a bit. So while that's getting warmed up, I'll chop up my onion and my corned beef, because that's got to go in at the same time. I hope that's big enough. I'm going to chop up my onion first, I think. Chuck that in the woods for the critters if they want it. I'm sure some critter would eat an onion. Peel the old skin off. That's a good thing about the that'll all rot down, won't it? Hang on. I was going to bring a chopping board with me as well, but typically I forgot that. I don't really want to use my knife against the metal plate, but I got no choice really. So I'll get this chopped up. And then, because it says cook this for an hour. I don't know if I'll be doing it for an hour, because I might just do it until the onions are soft. So I'll bring you back when I've finished mulling this onion. Ooh. Right, just going to scoop these onions in. Cool. Drop some, but the critters will have them, won't they? Get it all off the plate. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of room in there. Right, now I'm going to chop up the corned beef. And of course we all know corned beef has a rather wonderful key to open it up with, just like that. Well, there's steam coming off that, so it's definitely warming it up. The old Hobo stove. God knows what it's going to taste like. I find it's probably easiest to pierce the other side as well a couple of times to get this out, because it can creates a bit of a vacuum behind it, doesn't it? Let's see if I can knock that out. There you go, it's a lot easier. Right, let's get this chopped up. So, yeah, get this chopped up quite small, I think. Smallish. It says minced corned beef, but I'm going to, I think this will mince it up fine enough. Wow, it's going to be a lot of food here, isn't there? And this apparently renders down to quite small. So once I get this all prepared and all going, it's just a matter of stoking the fire then. I think that's all we're going to be able to get in there. And a lot of that fat, that corned beef's going to render down until it's practically non-existent. Cool, Mulligan Stew. And now, I think it's time to add a bit of the old ketchup. Look at that. You may think that's a lot, but the recipe actually says 1.5 cups of ketchup. I don't think I can get any more in there, so it's going to have to stay like that for a bit. Leave a comment down below what you think this is going to taste like. And it does say cover it as well. So get it simmering, boiling to simmer, and then cover. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued by it. So I'll use this, the bottom of this, to cover it with. Cool. Bit of preparation there, wasn't there? Time to enjoy my coffee. This is a new one. It's a Quality Street green triangle flavoured mocha. Can't remember the exact name. Maybe I'll put a little picture up about, you know. But it's yeah, it's all right. Green triangle. I like them ones. So yeah, just a waiting game now. So it does say cook for at least an hour, but I think I already said I'm just going to do it until the onions soften, really. And I bought some bread to dip in it as well, you know, some leftover bread, some crusts. People, I don't necessarily like the crusts. I don't mind the crusts, but not all the time. But I'll use it for this. Nice hobo stew on the hobo stove. from Kelly Kettle. I think when the time comes to eat it as well, I'll probably use a spoon with it. Probably have to, because it'd probably be like a soup, won't it? Ah, good coffee, good mocha. Gives off a bit of smoke sometimes. The old Hobo stove. You see how it's looking. Oh yeah, it's starting to look good. I'll tell you what I am going to put in there as well. Brought some pepper with me. Just going to empty these 4 pepper sachets in there. It says add salt, but I don't think you're really going to need any. What with all the ketchup, the corned beef, I don't think you're going to need much in the way of salt in there. Can you hear that bubbling away there? Lovely. Tell you what, don't I smell good? Right, put the lid on it, check the fuel situation. I'll tell you what though, I do have to put a glove on now. Got to be careful, don't like that. In danger of spilling it into there. Only takes one spillage and the whole lot's going to be put out. It's good to see the old canopy back in the woods, isn't it? Love that. This smells surprisingly good. And I'll probably eat it out of the mess tin, so because I didn't bring a bowl with me, I've only got my plate. So yeah, I'll leave it for another 20 minutes or so. Bubbling away nicely there, isn't it, eh? Oh. There's a lot of stew there. Gonna be good though. I think I'm actually going to get my spoon out now for this. It won't be long actually. Onions are quite softening up nicely. So, time to get the old spoon out, I think. Tell you what, I'm going to give this a little taste now. Give this little bit of liquor a taste. Whoa. That is surprisingly good, I'll tell you. I didn't put as much ketchup in there. Sorry about the smoke. I didn't put as much ketchup in there as the recipe suggested. I just did it to improve the colour of it actually. But you know what? You know what? I can't wait to eat that. Not long now. I think I'll put one more biggish bit of wood in there, and I think that'll do, you know. Yeah. Just that one bit when that starts to burn down. Yeah, I like this hobo stove, but it is very, very small. I mean, look, the mess tin dwarfs it, and it does require constant feeding, and even this kindling's a little bit too big for it, but it's done it. I mean, let's have a look. Yes, look at that, boiling away good there. Hang on a sec, just yeah, still going. But I think I'll feed these two bits in, and then when they go out, I'll call that done. So there it is, bubbling away. Well, you can hear the cars because I'm on my roundabout. But not long now, and that'll be ready. Cool. That won't be long, and that'll be out. In there. So as soon as that's out, I'm going to tuck in. Oh, I think we'll call that. That's good. Right. I think it's time to get a bit of bread out, dip it in that lovely soup there. I mean, look at that. Cool. Mulligan Stew, eh? Beautiful. Right, let's give it a go. Right, can I tip it up so you can see? Just about. Mulligan Stew. Don't that. Smells good, I tell you. I've got a bit of bread here too. So, let's dip it in there. Just have this bit of bread. Open it up, get a good old Oh. Let's try a bit of this corned beef. Look. What a hearty meal. That is good. That is really good. That is lovely. I wasn't sure what to expect. Cool, this is heavy too. Just let me put this, rest it on my legs. I don't want to, it's obviously still going to be hot in it. That's, you know, didn't need to add any more salt. There's plenty of salt in that. For the corned beef. And obviously the ketchup. And I think I put in just the right amount of ketchup there. think 1.5 cups. Like, yeah, I think I said it earlier. I got the idea from Tasting History with Max Miller. He does loads of different recipes from history. And this one intrigued me, obviously, because I've got the Hobo Stew from the Kelly Kettle Trekker. And yeah, it's really good. Yeah, don't need as much ketchup as what's on the recipe. This is just enough. So basically, all that's in here is a can of corned beef, a couple of tins of peas, or 1.5 tins of peas, an onion, and a good old squirt of ketchup and some pepper. It is really hot. Make sure I chew those peas up. Right, I'll bring it back after I've made a pig of myself. It's lovely. I think I might have to let it cool down a bit. So while that is cooling down, my stew, I'm going to deal with this. There we go. Oh, pardon me. So that can cool down quicker. And the forest floor is soaking wet. Make no mistake. We had a lot of rain yesterday. Nearly done now. And I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised at that. Really nice. You know, if you've got an experimental palate, as they say, if you don't mind trying new things, give that one a go. So simple as well. I did all of that. Enough said, I think. See if the stove has cooled down enough to handle. Yeah. Yes, it has. A good thing about it, it goes inside itself. But it is tiny. And the wood needs to be very small. Smaller even than the kindling. I should have chopped it up a bit really, but couldn't be bothered. So there we go. That was Hobo Stew, or Mulligan Stew, to give it its technical name. And I have to say, it was really nice. I enjoyed that. I was quite hungry. There was a lot there. I did manage to eat it all. But yeah, so what was it? Corned beef, onion, water, peas, and ketchup. Simple, and a little bit of pepper. Absolutely lovely. That's a really hearty meal. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave the video there, and if you like what I did today, and if you like these sort of videos, maybe give it a little thumbs up, and you know, subscribe if you're not subscribed. That would be absolutely groovy. And I'll see you next time I'm roving about, wherever it may be. I'll see you then. Bye. Bob Fleming here. P went down the wrong way.